Hi there. Good evening. I'm Cassandra Joan Butler, Agent 56 with the Cosmic Intelligence Agency, saying happy full moon to all. It's been kind of a wild ride. Not terrible wild ride because you know what the full moons do. They give us clarity. We get to see in the dark. We become illumined. We get a different point of view. And so that's what we're going to talk about today. And we're going to talk about it today using our creative visualization tools because I had a little upgrade with my computer last night, well into the wee morning hours. Like, I should be tired. I seriously should be exhausted, but I'm not. I have so much adrenaline flowing through my body. I'm feeling really hyped up because of a lot of things, but primarily is the class I'll be teaching tomorrow at Lilydale Assembly. 2 to 5. Friends, you don't have to be present to receive the handouts, the recording, the information, and yes, the personal description of where that falls. Oh, I like being called Honey Bunny. Hi, that's what I call my dog. Hi, Summer. Uh-oh. Hi, Ryan. But tonight, friends, I'm winging it entirely because when I was doing the upgrade, when I saved my PowerPoint for you to look at, I couldn't access it. So it's everything a learning curve. And of course, this full moon's in technology. It's in the sign of technology and science. And it's squaring my sun. So instead of getting really upset with the fact I can't bring you a visual representation of the full moon using the charts like I normally do, I said to myself, is it better to be on time without the visual, or is it better to be really late and then lose people and not have the visual? See, I know this full moon like the back of my hand. So let's start. We'll talk about the full moon. Hey, Donna and Ryan. I'm just going to wing it, right? That's what I'm a winger. Kathy D, big hugs to you. Kathy's a Scorpio too, so you're feeling this full moon. Oh my goodness. So let's rewind a minute. The full moon is under the Cancer umbrella of the new moon. This full moon from the 29th of July until the next new moon, which is also AKA a solar eclipse at 20 degrees of Leo, is the time for us to recenter, regroup, ground ourselves. Think of the new moon as the inhale and the full moon as the exhale. We survived. So between today, let me kind of flip this open. I want to make sure I'm completely accurate. Today, Wednesday of 2026, the 29th, at 10:36 in the morning, Eastern Time, 7:36 in the morning, Pacific Time. I know we have some California folks out there. We receive some downloads, maybe some understanding. So look to where 6 degrees of Aquarius falls in your chart. Number one. Number two, the Sabian symbol of 6 degrees of Aquarius is a child born from an egg. Children are not born from eggs normally, are they? It's a fascinating symbol, but the interpretation of the Sabian symbol is Genesis, being born. And maybe being born with some tendencies of having to protect oneself. A shell is a protective barrier. But this child, this mammal being born from an egg, is reminding us about the fragility perhaps of birth. But from the originators of the Sabian symbols, they would say this: it's the emergence of a global human. Remember what Aquarius is. Aquarius is the sign associated with humanity, science, technology, weirdness, wonderfully weirdness, off-planetary beings, ETs, UAPs, UFOs, science, technology. And it's also the sign of truth. Because this full moon is not the exact degree of the US's moon sign in Aquarius, it's still tweaking the US chart. So I don't think it's any coincidence that we're have a front row seat to the Dr. Fauci interrogation, right, in Washington. As we're trying to get to the truth, the collective we, the United States American people, are trying to get to the truth about what happened in COVID. Oh yeah, that was so long ago. Why were we even talking about it? Because it matters. And the full moon in Aquarius emphasizes truth and science. And of course, one of the famous lines of Dr. Fauci was, "I am the science." He was owning, remember that? "I am the science." So it's very fascinating that he didn't answer questions today. 90 times he evoked the fifth. 90, count them. "What's the color of your tie, doctor?" "I invoke the Fifth Amendment to the Constitution of the United States." On and on and on it went. So the emphasis, we're applying the astrology. I'm not picking on him. I'm not picking on anybody. Sure I am. But what I'm trying to say to you is this. The United States is unique because on paper, the paper chart that was designed when the U.S. was founded on the 4th of July, the astrological chart has that emphasis in Aquarius. And Aquarius means truth, and it means codification, and it means the dialectic of information, the questioning. The moon of the US is in the third house. So I wanted to give you that visual. Third house is the way we think, the way we speak. And God willing, it's reflecting the ideal of truth. And this full moon is revealing truth. Now, let's apply it to your life. Go to where Aquarius falls. If you have any planets at 6 degrees of Aquarius, you're really being tweaked. And if you have any planets at 6 degrees or 5 degrees or maybe even 7 degrees of any fixed sign, you're being tweaked. Let's imagine, use our creative visualization, right? Look at your chart, even if you don't know the astrology, look at where in your chart you have Scorpio. Again, that's 4 to like 7 degrees. Planets, important planets, even non-important planets, points, asteroids. Scorpio, Taurus, the same thing, those degrees. And also look at Aquarius and Leo. Now, this is no ordinary full moon. It has baggage. It's not just a pretty little moon hanging out at 6 degrees of Aquarius. It's hugging Pluto, the great transformer, and the truth will set you free. Pluto demands rotor-rooter work. Yeah. Pluto is the rotor-rooter, the volcano, the mafioso boss, and it's hugging this full moon and saying, "You shall transform by telling the truth." So that's the message of this full moon. But there's more, she says. The sun, when we had this full moon, was at 6 degrees of Leo. It's moving along nicely. It moves about 1 degree every day. And it's hugging and right next to, conjunct, Jupiter, Santa Claus. So Santa Claus is a part of this whole situation. And Santa Claus, of course, represents humor. It's Jupiter. I call it Santa Claus for short. Jupiter, the biggest planet in our solar system. And these two planetary beings, the sun and Jupiter, are at 6 degrees. And wait till you get the Sabian symbol for that. Everyone in this room is going to love this Sabian symbol. It's opposite the moon at 6 degrees of Aquarius, hugging Pluto at 4 of Aquarius. So there's this dialectic, there's this push-pull, teeter-totter. My question for the week for you would be this. Are you feeling that you're trying to balance extremes in your life between playful Leo creativity, having fun, living a yacht life, right? Just going out and doing what you want to do, and yet also having to contend with responsibilities, extra unexpected interference with that creative, playful side? Are you trying to balance things in your life with this full moon? Maybe something happened remotely revolutionary today, sometime in the morning, right before the moon went peak at 10:26 degrees or 10:29 this morning. So anyway, I know it's a little bit more challenging to try to explain the chart to you than just to see it. But trust me, this full moon has baggage because it's an intense full moon, but it's also a releasing full moon. Now, the gifts of the full moon are Aquarian gifts. Truth, we've already talked about that, but also detachment. Detachment is the primary gift of Aquarius Pluto, I believe. Like, don't let it bother you. Don't let it bother you. Don't feel set off when someone is being, fill in the blanks, toxic. Don't feel bad when you might be 5 minutes late for something. Did anyone die? No. Okay, we're all right. Don't feel, so you understand what I'm saying here. So that's one of the gifts of this beautiful full moon. I'm going to say hello to wonderful Jeannie and Lynn. And okay, Angela, why am I torn on making decisions? My dear Angela D, if you would look to where the full moon is falling in your chart, it might be a very important decision that you're wrestling with. Go to the Aquarius, go to the Leo part of your chart, and look at two variable values that you're contending with. How does this make me happy, and how might it affect the others? So it is a very potent time. Yeah, Pluto. Yes, yes, yes. You're going to go retrograde and see how you like it. There you go. Hi, Jules. Hi, Gail P. Think of me this weekend. Big hugs to the Lilydale gals, right? I'm going to be, like I said, out of town. This is one of the few weekends I'm out of town. Hi, Debbie O. Hello, Summer. 111 times. Never too late to see me, Janet. Sorry to hear about your kitty cat. Everyone, please give some love to Janet's kitty. And the science was so solid, I need to plead the fifth. Thank you, Ryan. Great quote. You had a dream that you were a candy cane. Ryan is our comic relief. Okay. All right. Let me interpret your dream. Was the candy cane striped? Was the candy cane a particular flavor? Was the candy cane talking to you? What position in your visual field in the dream was the candy cane positioned, Ryan? I need details. Yeah, your moon is Aquarius. You're about as strange as they come. Oh, you're pretty normal, I think, really. Barbara, big hugs to you. Full moon to you, Angela, Teresa. So you know your chart then. That's where that distress is coming from, trying to find the decisions. Teresa, Nancy, yes, and Donna, big hugs to you all. Ryan, Summer, beautiful. Yeah, I was pulling out here. Hi, Candy. Hi, Jerry. Focus on manifesting. Yes. Greg, hello. Mary, hello. Aquarius full moon. You're an Aquarius. Yes, Mary. It's an important. This is the one full moon of the whole year for you, for our Mary. If you're a Aquarius sun, this is your full moon. Again, full moon functions as a light in the dark. I didn't know what I didn't know. Okay, I'm learning something new. And this is an important full moon for me personally because it's right on my Chiron. And so I'm feeling better after a small health hiccup this past week. It began to dissipate at the full moon's peak this morning. I'm fine, no worries, but a little bit too personal to talk about my health issues, right? Well, in any case, let's do some spiritual work right after we talk about where this full moon was functioning in your charts. All right, do I have the right list? Hold on. Yes, I do. All right, big hugs. Please understand for the next 2 weeks, your mission, if you choose to accept it, is to identify what unusual information or feedback the universe is giving you, a class is giving you, a book is giving you, your friends, your partners, your animals are giving you. What type of feedback are you receiving from the universe to help you make a decision about the polarity between doing what you want to do and affecting or not affecting others. That's your mission. And there's so much I want to talk to you about, but this is why I reserve my classes. I had a fantastic weekend. I taught a class on human design and astrology. People loved it. Most importantly, I love teaching it. And tomorrow at Lilydale, I'm doing another virtual / in-person class. Hey, if you're in the Lilydale area, stop in at 2 p.m. until 5. We're going to tell you everything about Jupiter, including your own Jupiter. We're going to talk about the Jupiter in Leo for the next 12 months. We're going to talk about Jupiter being activated by the South Node in Leo for the next year and a half. This is all about Leo, friends. Roar like an eye, like a lion. That's one commercial I want to give you. The other one is this. Go to the website, Cosmic Intelligence Agency. Time Lords has come out, the free publication in astrology. Please check it out. It's awesome. You will happily expand, and that's what lovely Jupiter loves to do, expand our awareness. Okay? Cheryl, Cynthia, hello. Hello, Dawn. Dawn, happy birthday. No, that's not the wrong thing. Happy wedding day. What a fantastic time to get married after this full moon. You're getting married to your best friend, I presume. After 23, that's 2 cycles of Jupiter. That's fabulous. So everyone, send the love to Dawn Elizabeth. That's so fabulous, getting married on Friday. I'm going out with my ex-husband on Friday with his wife. All right. So that's a big night for me too. We're going to have dinner and celebrate life. True story. If you are an Aries or an Aries rising, this full moon energy is illuminating your friends. Who are they? Who are your buddies? How do you want to be social? How do you want to be in the world and make the world a better place? You'll get information along those lines, Aries. If you're Taurus or Taurus rising, the full moon is illuminating your career, especially for the next 2 weeks. How do you want to lead? What are your obligations, your responsibilities for others and to others in the workplace? If you're Gemini or Gemini rising, you want to get the heck out of town. You want to travel a little bit. And this full moon is going to shine a light on breaking up your routine and trying something new. If you're Cancer or Cancer rising, the full moon is illuminating long-term financial security. So if you've been thinking about changing, I don't know, your investments or your savings or getting rid of debt, the next 2 weeks would be an ideal time to do just that, Cancer. For Leo or Leo rising, the full moon, of course, is in your 7th house of partnership. So become a better partner, a better relator with your friends. Be aware empathically about what your partners need. You'll be learning that, Leo. If you're Virgo or Virgo rising, this is all about your health, taking care of health, taking care of work issues, maybe making a change with work. If you're Libra or Libra rising, you want to play. This full moon is shining a light in your play and creativity house, in your house of joy and children. Spend time with kids, Libra. If you're Scorpio or Scorpio rising, this full moon is saying, man, you haven't cleaned up this house for a while. It's in your 4th house. Clean up the house, remodel the house, and remodel your relationships with your family members. It's a time of reunion and connecting with your loved ones who are family, Scorpio. If you're Sagittarius, this full moon is activating your ability to think, speak, write, and organize your time. So a new way of time management for Sagittarius. Capricorn, the full moon is illuminating your self-worth, your value, and your finances. So you can make more money and feel better about yourself. If you are Aquarius, this is like a birthday present for you. Aquarius rising or sun sign people are really enjoying the spotlight with this full moon and feeling good about their charisma, their intelligence, and their scientific, logical minds. Where you find Aquarius, you are the science. Remember that. Pisces, it's time for you to rest, relax, reboot, meditate, pray, and it's okay to be physically a little tired, Pisces, with this full moon. But your intuition is off the charts. So there you go, friends. Okay. Oh, good luck on Friday for me. Aries, I'm friendly with my ex-husband. That was a generation ago. I mean, literally a generation. If my marriage was a child, I would be a grandmother to it. I don't know. No, I don't need luck on Friday. But Thursday, I need luck tomorrow. I want you guys all to come to my Jupiter class. Go to Lilydale Assembly, lilydaleassembly.org, and you can register right online, and you can be with me in the class tomorrow afternoon. Hey, Paula. Okay. A great opportunity has arisen. I'm going back to work after being retired. Wow, Patty. And Patty is has some strong Aquarius energy, and that's what the full moon is telling you. That's great. Oh, I think the person who was sending good luck was I think they were sending good luck to Dawn, not to me, because I'm seeing my ex. Yeah, yes, Summer. If you can't be there physically, online or in person at Lilydale, you will get the entire replay and the individual readings of this Leo in Jupiter and Leo, and much more than that. Okay, so please come. You can just register online. I'll take care of you. All right, we're going to do a message work now, dear friends. Dear God, please allow me to serve. Please allow my words be filled with love, light, truth, inspiration, and healing for the highest, for the best, as we align ourselves with the Holy Spirit. Amen. And I'm with, what am I with? For heaven's sakes, my thumb came to Dawn. Hi, Dawn. How about that? I'm coming to you for a read on the eve of your wedding. That is so awesome. And he is a Leo. Of course, he's a Leo. All right. So the first thing I'm going to say, relative to Friday's wedding for you and your beloved Leo man, is simply this. You guys are like kids together. It's going to be, you've been getting along for 23 years, but there were a lot of other people in your lives that prevented maybe this traditional marriage situation. But everything is just focusing on the joy. You're getting married at a fantastic time. And since, especially because he's a Leo, every 12 years, each of the sun signs become more confident and joyful. This is going to be such a wonderful day, Friday, the actual wedding day. But even more importantly, the union, if it's possible, to become even closer and have more fun. You guys are humorous. I'm picking up about the relationship. There's a slight dash of sarcasm and playfulness in the way you relate. And I think the marriage is also going to signal a time, something about the wedding itself. There's some concerns about a guest or two that may or may not be showing up. No worries. It's going to be a joyful celebration, Dawn. Number 3, there is someone who wants to congratulate you from heaven. And I'm getting 2 women who are doing this. It feels like one is more of a family member who's a contemporary cousin, sister, who is a little bit older than you were when she passed over. But she is beyond happy, and she's saying it's about time. And then the other one's a very maternal, loving energy. I believe it is your mom. And she's going to be with you in spirit to congratulate you and wish you well. And there's something about they're miniature roses. She's giving you miniature roses, not the big roses with the thorny things, but the little baby rose bushes that sometimes are sold everywhere, like grocery stores. But she's giving you blue, they're dyed blue roses, and the yellow roses, the pink roses, and the red roses. And she's talking about Rosie. and roses. I give those messages for you, Dawn. We're all thrilled about your marriage. God bless. Okay, let's do another message. And I am with Summer Ray. Hi, Summer. Summer. Whoops. Oh my gosh, this thing actually gives me a teleprompter, but now I can't see you guys. Come back. Comments, notes. Here we go. All right, Summer. All right. Summer, as I'm tuning into you today, you know this is all random, even though you gave me the fantastic go ahead. I'm seeing a cross in my inner eye, and I wasn't sure if it was a T or a cross, but I'm going to present it to you as a beautiful gold cross. And this is coming from your mother, and she's saying the cross that when you think of her, she doesn't want you to think of the crosses she bared or she borne. In other words, she doesn't want you ever to think about her in terms of feeling sorry for her. She says, because the crosses that she navigated in her life, she did it with utmost respect and love for you guys. She's talking about the children, you especially, Summer. She says, you were always so precocious and you always could read me and say things which were on target. She's talking about the telepathic, intuitive bond that you and she shared when she was embodied, and now that you share when she is in spirit. So your mom is coming here very loud and clear, and she's talking about something really kind of fun. She's talking about your hair, and that she likes the way you're styling your hair, because she loved, playing with your hair when you were little, and putting the best hair forward, like the best foot forward. She liked to look good, and she was beautiful. The other thing I want to say to you tonight, my dear Summer, is simply this. You have, with this full moon, especially in the past week or so, crossed a threshold of fun and frivolity, that you're learning the beautiful gift of detachment, and you've been feeling a little lighter. And this is not a chicken and an egg story. It's not just the planets. It's like your stronger connection with people on the other side, especially your mom and your brother. But it's also your renewed faith, hope, and trust. There's that cross again. In the cross. And I mean that both through a Christian point of view and also in a metaphorical point of view, that you have gone past many crosses like your mom, and you're still standing. And I leave that with much love and light to you, Summer. All right, dear friends. Hi, Deb. I owe you a text. I'm going to do that in just a few moments. And big hugs to you all. Hi, Amy and Cheryl and Tracy. Gail, great night to you. And hi, Patty and Kathy. And yes, please mail me anything along those lines, dear Ryan. Hi, Teresa and Jerry and Jules. I would love to give you all messages, but tonight I finished my PowerPoint after I text Deb, and prepare for tomorrow's Jupiter in Leo class. Please come. It's going to be a hoot. You don't have to be there. LilydaleAssembly.org. Register right online, because I'm going to do everyone's like mini version of what that means for you for the year ahead. It's a big deal, friends. I'm not kidding you. I'm so lit up with Jupiter in Leo. We get a break. Jupiter's Santa Claus has come to Leo town. Yay. Many blessings. We'll see you next Wednesday. Bye.